Well, hi, I'm Jake Rudolph from the CAO with Pitt Meadows. I think in the big picture, Don has got some attributes that stand out in my mind. One is he's a natural leader. He's been the leader of the municipality now for 12 years. He's been a strong person in that role. He's been a rudder in the water for managing the affairs of the municipality. Don's been at the Metro Vancouver table for a number of years. He's been a strong voice there. He's often quoted in the paper, often quoted in the media. He's not shied away from that. He's also been a leader with organizations like TransLink, and he's really done those advocacy roles for both Pitt Meadows and the region in a very strong way. Don is a man of principle. If he's made his mind up about a specific issue, he's prepared to stand by it. A lot of business development has taken place here. I think we've been known as a business friendly. That in large measure is to the skill set and the leadership that Don has shown on that scorecard. We certainly look forward to hearing about his ventures into Mexico and other places in his new stage of life. True to character, Don will sail off into the sunset as somebody who's left his mark, his footprint on the beach, let's say, and as the tide comes in, somebody else will take over and he'll be quite content with that.
I'm Dan Kosicki. I run Meadows Landscape Supply in Pitt Meadows. As our town's been developing and growing, we've noticed the Maryhill bypass was gradually building up. And a comment that stuck very clear with me was when he said, our time has come, but we're not going to take the first thing that comes at us. And I think hence that's why you see some of the smart development we've had in this town. Our land mass is predominantly in the ALR. And I think that Don and senior staff and most of our councillors recognize if we're going to keep our ag base strong, we have to optimize the land that we have for industrial and commercial so we keep a strong balance. Very, very positive at City Hall when we go to do business with them, and that's from the mayor, senior staff, junior staff, everybody. I think with Don, I can't imagine the effort that he's put in over the last 20 years and the time. Good for him if he's going to take retirement, and we thank him for the effort he's put into the town. I think a lot of my friends in the business community appreciate his effort.
My name is Graham Lee. I am President and CEO of RG Properties. Yeah, my experience with Don goes back to 1999 when we first got involved in building the Community Recreation Center for the district of Pitt Meadows at that time. I think Don and the council had a vision of revitalizing the downtown core even before we got involved. So knowing the vision of what Don and the council had at that time, we pursued negotiating for the land lease so that we could actually start development sooner to help revitalize the downtown core. What we've been able to do with the city, with the rec center and the downtown development of Solaris and Golden Meadows has been a great thing for the city. And again, I hand a lot to the council and mayor for having that vision in revitalizing that. It's left a long legacy now for the city of having that sort of downtown core. My experience dealing with Don have been great. He's been a great mayor. He does what he says what he does, so he has a very high level of integrity, which gives a lot of comfort to people who are trying to do the right things in a community.
I'm Terry Becker. Mayor MacLean's vision with regards to the big issues in economic development in Pitt Meadows, things like Meadowtown Centre and the shopping opportunities in Pitt Meadows for the residents, as well the transportation and his lobbying with the senior levels of government for the two bridges, for the third lane that moves the transportation along, brings more economic development into Pitt Meadows, along with the airport and the dozens and dozens of businesses that exist at the airport, big companies that choose to relocate to Pitt Meadows because of what I believe is Mayor MacLean's vision. What I admire most about Mayor MacLean is his complete vision for the community and where people can truly live, work, and play. Family-sustaining jobs that allow families to move into the community, and the one thing that isn't top of their mind is how they're going to get their car from here to Vancouver to get that job. They can now actually choose to locate here, live here, and play here. I believe Mayor MacLean's legacy to Pitt Meadows will be his complete vision for the community, such as South Bonson, where it is a complete community with a commercial area close to the transportation routes if they are needed. We will miss you. We hope you stay involved, albeit even if it's over just the telephone or an email. I know John and I look forward to sitting down, having a coffee with you on a regular basis, just to keep in touch with you.
I'm Svetos Virats. I'm the Industrial Leasing Manager with the Onion Group of Companies. Recently, the Metro Vancouver published a regional growth strategy, and it basically demonstrated that there's a very dire need for industrial land, and with that comes job opportunities and job growth. And I think what the City of Pitt Meadows has done, and Mayor MacLean and his staff and council, have demonstrated their willingness to meet that demand, and specifically in Golden Years Business Center. What these warehouse units demonstrate is job growth, and each one of those units behind me essentially is equivalent to 5 or 10 jobs per bay, and we've got the ability to build well over 1 million square feet here. We've been able to put Pitt Meadows and ourselves as a company on the map with this development here, and I think that's exemplary of Mayor MacLean's vision in bringing further business and essentially jobs to the city.
Hi Don, Mike Pierce here from the Pitt Meadows Airport. It's great for me to be able to say a few words and recognize your many years of service in the community. I think it's been about 20 years if I understand correctly. Wow, serving your community that long, good for you. I've been on the board here for about 7 years now, and we work fairly closely together. We've had some challenging times, and we've been able to work through that, mainly because of the leadership, the support, and the encouragement you've provided us. The airport, as you're well aware, most people may not know this, is going to be a very strong, vibrant part of the economy in the years to come. And that's in no small way a result of the effort that you've put in, as well as the people from the city, and supported this group of volunteers to really realize the potential that we have here. Don, I know that it's you're moving away from civic politics. You're going to have some time to relax. I'm wondering what you're going to be doing with your Monday nights if you're not coming down to our board meetings. Are you going to be watching Monday Night Football, some hockey, maybe you'll go out to some operas? Whatever it is, my friend, enjoy, relax. You've deserved a break, and we really appreciate the leadership provided to the community, and I'm sure that in time to come, we'll notice the legacy that you provided to our community. Don, from all of us here at the airport, thank you. Very much appreciated.